Yo, welcome to the Just Talk Show. Yeah, you got me, your host for the night, MJ, and we got all the regular guys with us, man. But tonight we running our regular topic show where we gonna talk about three topics. But the first topic we're getting into discussion is about Battle of the Sexes, as you can see on the thumbnail. But I just like to call it a discussion. I ain't gonna say it's a battle of the sexes because you know what I'm saying. I just like to call it just a good discussion about things that we seeing going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, we got SG, Professor CJ, we got Ziggy, we got Spider, we got everybody in here tonight. Yeah, and also we're gonna talk about time. Time as a construct or a natural thing, and we're gonna get into that discussion. And also we're gonna run a big topic tonight on Kobe versus LeBron. We're gonna have a discussion on that because a lot of people try to say that either Kobe or LeBron better career, whatever. We'll get into all that. But yeah, that battle of the sexes thing, we'll let one of the guys go ahead and start it off. I'll give my opinion. I'll let y'all guys go ahead and kick us off tonight. Spider, I know you was interested in that. If you want to kick us off and give us, kind of lead us into this discussion.
Yeah. Well, I was already against the title Battle of the Sexes. I really wanted to name it "What is your role in the household?" which gives
Right,
the
right.
what
I agree
yeah,
with you.
that's what I wanted it to be because I ain't trying to cause no more decision between the kings and the queens. So, but we're gonna roll with it. And so the first thing I want to say is because everybody got their role in the household. So it's opened up. This discussion is opened up to everybody out there, male and female. What is your role? Now, I'm gonna quote. I'm gonna give this quote right here. I know the ladies probably gonna know who it come from, but they love it. The guys, I don't know, y'all might know where it come from, but a female said, "A man that can tell me what to do can tell me what to do, but a man that can't tell me what to do can't tell me what to do." Now that that quote there alone goes to show that these queens out here they want to be led. So then the question to the men is, what is your role? Your role would be to lead. Well, how is it that we got to gain our prominence back? Because right now, we got a lot of goofy behavior going on. A lot of goofy behavior. But we got a lot of willing participants on the female side. They looking for active role models, role players, steppers, whatever you want to call them. But hell, are we really being steppers? Now you got the ones out here that rather have their name on some club flyers than to have their name on a couple of degrees. Then you got some that want to be at home and not do stay at home mom or whatever. So it's up to first of all, it's always up to the decision of the man on what he choose. How he choose to allow his household to run shows his character and shows what he, his capabilities of being able to lead and run something. That's why when you see when like these females that see a man running the show like he's supposed to, but they see that he already got somebody, they be trying to slide in there, trying to jump in with them because they don't see nobody else out there that's trying to put down like that. So they'll accept being the side chick because they already captivated by the charisma in the man. So so my thing is, I just want to open up the discussion. I want to hear from y'all. We're gonna try to get some advice or try to get some pointers, or we're gonna try to sharpen each other up. Women do the same thing. Over discussion up for them, so they can do the same thing. What is it that you're actually looking for? What is your role? What can you actually bring to the table? And some women be feeling like, oh, yeah, what you doing? Ask me what I got to bring to the table. Because shit, that's like 50-50. Ain't 50-50 ain't necessarily got to be we splitting half on the bill. that ain't that. Why they got to be the first thing you thinking about is finances. 50-50 is okay. It's the man paying all the bills. Like if you want to go the traditional way, the man paying the bills, the man protecting the house, uh, the man doing all mowing the yard, all this stuff right there. Okay, so then now the other half, the other 50, they go to the woman. So that means that you have to look after the kid because y'all both got to look after the kid because y'all both got the parent. Okay, you cook, clean. That's cooking and cleaning. Cleaning should be something that everybody participate in. So it's like why is it that we try to make it seem like all the money got to go towards like what got to come out from the man when if with a two finance household that gives more leverage for the family can enjoy better things, especially in today's world where women want to work and want to participate and want to be independent. Cool, you can be your independent. You a queen. You. So if the king had to leave the house, who gonna hold the fort down? That's what the queen there for. So of course you should be equipped for that. You should be learned, and you should be independent and prepared because one day you might have to take on that road. Uh, so and this goes all the way back. It goes all the way back through history. So yeah, so that's the discussion I want to talk about. So if anybody that want to tackle any one of those
Yeah.
different
Yeah, yeah,
aspects of
yeah,
it, then
yeah.
let's run the app.
All
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
I'm gonna pick it up. I pick it up where you left off, man. On that 50-50 thing. I'm more of a 50-50 type person too when it comes to dating, and I'm not saying pretty much financially. Um, I was raised. My mama taught me how to cook, clean, and do everything by myself, so I won't have to depend on nobody else. So, with that being said, if I can cook and I can clean, all I need a woman for to be with bare kids and what I'm saying, help me out throughout the household. Period. If I might lose my job for a month or two, then she gonna have to hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Some women can't always just be housewives because when you do that, that's handicapping them. Then they not gonna want to go to work and they not gonna want to do certain stuff. So like I said, if I was to lose my job, now she mad, she ready to go to the next man who gonna be able to provide for her. So speaking of that, while she at the house, all she can do is cook and clean, but then she gonna be on her phone on social media. They give her more time to do all type of other stuff. But then it goes to the loyalty of the woman. If they dedicated to their household and they want to do something, then they gonna do it. I ran across a few women in my lifetime, and um, I can tell you now, I've dated women that only wanted a man to take care of them, and they wanted to do nothing, not work, none of that. And I dated women who was very independent. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if a woman got kids, you have to be able to work and do everything, especially if you thinking I'm gonna come in and house you and your two, three kids and pay all the bills, which I get it. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of not really understandable to me. I take that back because I just see it now. I can see if we had a kid together, then yes, I would. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind being able to cover most of the bills, like you were saying. I can do the yard work, work on the cars and all that. But in somewhere she gonna have to be able to pay for these vacations. She want her nails and hair done. She gonna have to do all that on her own because I don't condone all that. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally speaking, and I'm not gonna hold the mic up, but I just want everybody to know, you know what I'm saying? Find you a good one that's gonna be dedicated to the household and that's gonna contribute. That's all I can say.
Yeah, yeah. That's what's up, Jiggy. That's what's up. And just kind of bounce off y'all a little bit, man. What comes to my mind is the variables of life. You know what I'm saying? You got so many variables that we have to take into account when we discuss these things about responsibility in the household.
Real nigga
And
shit.
the biggest variable that comes to my mind is behavior. And also moral behavior and what type of person it is, and do y'all clash together, you know what I'm saying, or do y'all sing together, or do y'all get along together, you know what I'm saying, and all that stuff. And are y'all compatible is the word I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? So compatibility has something to do with it, and also that kind of drives the rest of the relationship. But yeah, it ain't my turn yet. I'll let the professor or either CJ or I think the professor. I think he may be ready. And CJ, we'll let you go after that.
I'll take a I'll take a quick take on this real quick. Three things that come to mind. First off, the lead of the family, the man is the lead of the family. If you're gonna go by your Bible or you're gonna go by as somebody eloquently spoke earlier, bring my face back to I like that soliloquy right quick, but I want you to bring my face back in. Um, we talk about
Preach.
we talk about this man versus woman thing in the sense, God is the head of the household, and the head of the household is a man, and the submissive partner is the woman. And we talking about a partner. We're not talking about a person that's coming in to just reap benefits. The man provides. That's off top. He provides protection and he provides the honor and he holds that. But his woman has to exude those things, put those things out. She is a representation of that man. Now, you fall on some hard times and that woman can't hold you down, that's your fault because you didn't invest the time frame of making sure that woman was on point. Because the key words of a woman is man, which is man. The first thing, I'm a man, and I got to have a man, a woman to hold me down. The 50-50 aspect, when it comes to how you paying your bills, if y'all establish that, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. If y'all got some type of setup to where you paying all the bills and she ain't putting in and she asking you to get her nails done and her fucking hair done and stuff of that nature, all those things, and she ain't bringing in on that table, that's a more of a personal your fault shit as a man. When it comes to, again, the accountability, you got to have accountability. Relationships always got to have accountability. It's always got to be that part. And if you bringing 100% and your partner ain't bringing but 20%, the 80-20 rule, you got 20%. If you jump ship and you get 20% and the other 80% is dependent on you, you lost. And if you are the 20% and the other person's 80%, then the other person lost. So it's a 50-50 split. It's not about just sex. Sex does have a prominent role in the relationship. If you ain't putting it down in the bedroom, you know what I'm saying, as a man, making sure that she's satisfied and she ain't making sure you satisfied, you lost. You know what I'm saying? Like it's deeper than just the surface level shit. But when it comes to finances is one of those things that will destroy a fucking relationship because understanding how to handle the finances, how to handle your budget. If you are bringing in X amount of dollars and you're spending more than your X amount of dollars, you're fucking up the family. And nobody wins. And this is a reference to Jay-Z with the Family Feud. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wins when the family is feuding. You got to understand that concept. And he got that concept from The Godfather, the movies. But the concept is nobody wins when the family is feuding. And most of the time when family is feuding, it's about some goddamn money and it's about a selfish mentality that somebody holds. Got to understand that it's about the collective group aspect. If you step into that relationship, and I'm gonna be short-winded with this part here. You step into a relationship with a woman that has 3 or more kids outside of you, it's gonna be harder for her to accept you or for you to accept her kids, and vice versa. If you have children as well, step into that relationship. Now, if y'all start on the plane with no kids and y'all start having kids, producing, as the Bible tells you to do, it's a different dynamic. But what we have been faced with is some things that have been outside of the family control. What we witnessed in the 70s, prior to Jimmy Carter, because Jimmy Carter, rest in peace, Jimmy Carter, you just passed 100 years strong, you know what I'm saying, did your thing, came out of Plains, Georgia. But Jimmy Carter came in a concept of where it was a 50-50 split, the tradition, the real tradition. What we have now is the evolution of women that have come through burning their bras, to having the right to vote, to having the right to have abortions, now having that right to abortions taken away from them, depending on what state they're in. It's a different dynamic. It's women going to work and doing things that make money comparable to men. If a man is a man, it's not about the money. And a woman is not about the money. It's about the traditional aspect of who runs the house.
That
Am I
first part,
running the
that
house?
first part you said that was it right there. That was it.
Well,
Say that
hey,
again. Say that again. Say it again.
hey, who runs the house?
No, that first part you said the man ain't. Repeat that one more time.
I mean, I said a lot, you know what I'm saying? You know,
You said,
you
Tell
asked
him
me,
what
Of
he
course,
said, dog.
yes,
you
you
know,
Tell
said
him
a
what he
lot.
said.
you know what I'm
you
saying?
said the man.
I gotta run the tape back, you know what I'm saying, to get everything back. But just to encapsulate it in this perspective, and I give the mic to anybody else. The man runs the outside of the household. The woman rules the inside of the household when it comes to the kids, cooking, the cleaning, things of that nature. The man runs the raking the leaves, cutting the grass, things that taking the trash out. But those are just traditional roles. But they all still are in unison together. And what we got to forget about is this part here. I put in my work, you put in your work, or you ain't put in your work. Now we at odds with each other. We
Right,
got to
right.
get away from being at odds with each other. Do you want to be with that woman? Put the ring on. If you don't want to don't want to be with that woman, then don't put a ring on. You know what I'm saying? Stop wasting her time, and she stop wasting your time. And I digress, and I'm giving my moments, to somebody
Right.
else because
Well,
I got more to say.
that's yeah, that's what's up, Professor man. But yeah, we'll let CJ go if he there. CJ, you there, dog?
This nigga got a
Yeah,
pink.
just talk MJ. I appreciate the invite, my friends. Good evening, everyone. And this is Just Talk CJ. Um, this is an age-old story, everybody. Like the professor mentioned, biblically speaking, Yahusha is the head, and he has said that the father/husband is the head of the household. So, and everything else should fall in line, and that is order. But now we are faced against traditional versus 2025, whereas everyone is fighting, as far as women, these mothers are empowering their daughters. Hey, don't depend on a man. Do it yourself, girl. Go out there and get it for yourself. But this is why so many women are getting all these high powered jobs, successful jobs, but then they can't find a man because guess what? You
They were
have listened to you hold on, brother. You have listened to your mother when you should be listening to the word of the scripture and it'll guide you rather than, forcing you to become this evil, sadistic person focused on nothing but money and material. So that's something that that would have to be scaled back if we are to get these roles back into where you're supposed to be. And when things are done out of order, that is why we're having all the problems we are running into in 2025. See, 97% of men now are passive rather than being, aggressive.
aggressive.
So as that happens, they're steady putting the Peter salt on you, so your testosterone's going down. You know, I have no issue with that. I got 5 kids out there, so it's what they're hitting with this new wave. That's what I'm talking about. So, you know, coming up, everybody had a role at my house. Whether, you know, like just talk, uh, Ziggy had mentioned, 50-50 might not always be as far as financial. It could be just providing for the house. Cause like he said, my mother taught me to do everything myself. So I would not depend on anyone, male or female, for anything. So that's a great thing, but at the same time, it creates some separation and division between the sexes, and it's not meant to be that way. So as a result, men have come more selective because women have prioritized hair, they have prioritized nails and toes and bags and clothes. They have promoted the out version of themselves. When I'm myself, I start
Right.
off by looking for somebody on the inside. I need to know who you are on the inside, because that cuteness is gonna wear off. Once you know what I'm saying, you done took her out 3-4 times, you done had hit that booty 3 or 4 times, that stuff starts to wear off, man. So you have to know that person on the inside. Who are they really? Is that somebody I could spend my life with? That's somebody, if I got sick, would she leave me for the next guy as soon as I got down and couldn't provide like I'm doing now? So these are
21
things you just.
questions. 21 questions. My bad. I'm
All
sorry.
right, all right, 50. Thank you, my brother. But and then we got all these personalities out here, like Kevin Samuels, that's promoting, oh, the high value man.
He
No,
did. He
sir.
did.
R.I.P.
He did. He
R.I.P.
did. He did. He did, bro. He
R.I.P.
did. He
Oh,
did.
oh my God, my brother, can I get my takeout? Thank you. So we got people that's out there that's telling people, hey, I'm a high value man. You have to come with this at the table if you want to talk to me. So they have put the sexes at odds against each other. And you know who's winning with that? The evil entity is winning. And guess what? That's why we have so much dysfunction in the family. Like the professor mentioned earlier, man, you can't even go over to your family's house and spend a whole Thanksgiving holiday there without somebody falling out because of these type of social issues. Until we get back to the fabric of how it should be, decent and in order, and until you establish that, it's not gonna go right. And that's my take on it. Thank you, fellas.
Yeah.
That's what's up, CJ. SG, we're gonna let you go, man. But man, you guys knocking it out the park. We hitting a lot of variables. I'm gonna close the topic out after you go, SG.
Yeah. This Just Talk SG. S from the West. You know I'm the best. Yeah, man. I just want to take it back to the what Spider was saying, man, about these different roles, man. These different roles that men and women been playing since the beginning of time, man. Like I told my son, man, you ain't the first one. You ain't gonna be the last. This ain't everything that already happened under the sun. You know what I'm saying? That woman gonna do what she do. You gonna do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Ever since back in the caveman days, when the first proverbial caveman, even though we know it wasn't caveman, but let's say if it was caveman that hit a woman across the head and drug her to the cave, had his way with her, did she like it? Now we got these roles reversed to where we got these women out here putting all their body all on Instagram and all on the internet, and they didn't reverse the role. See, now back in the day, it was about a man. He protect the household, provide. If it was a neighboring village that want to come in and raid, he had to protect her, and put his life on the line. And, to go out there and hunt and defend. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays the roles in reversed. Like some of the fellas were saying that the economic situation has changed with the Jim Crow thing and with this modern day slavery system, where you got, especially in the black community, where you got men. Some men can't even provide as much as a woman can. A woman can go get a good job as a CNA or something like that. While man got so many hurdles out here to bounce. You know what I mean? And we would throw it off from the beginning with this whole slave mentality. We feel like we got to go out here and hustle and everything. So now we're trying to play catch up. So now what we have is the roles are reversed. Now in a traditional household, we won't have to worry about these things. We'll have it where the man's the traditional leader and the woman is the child bearer and the nurturer of the family. But when we got everything thrown off, man, this is what results we get. That's why I got a Cardi B and Offset on the thumbnail, man. You know what I'm saying? Offset was once the most popular dude. You know what I mean? At the whole scenario, Cardi B was on the way up. I believe that they commercialized their relationship in order for they had to want to be a power couple. Cardi B ended up marrying him, sucking up his juice. That's the sucker bitch she is. And now she came him. And now all the stuff she was loving for, now they hate him for it. They were probably having threesomes and all this shit from the dough. But now, since she didn't got embarrassed on the
Allegedly.
ground. Hey
Allegedly.
man, this is my spiel, man. This has been out here. They already admitted they not out here doing these things. Even Cardi B admitted on a couple of her lies, bro. Come on, man, this ain't a legend. So now here you have the roles in reverse. Now she's the multi-millionaire. Now she's the popping one, and Offset is on the down end of his career. Now what does she does? She leaves him and divorces him, and with the next on to the next NFL player, man. So
Man,
this is what's going on, man. Hold on, man, I ain't done yet. This is what's going on, man, in the in the world that we living in, man. And dare I say, it ain't like that all across the world, man. Just all these women that's been Americanized, man. And America is like that, man. If you go to Germany, man, Germany love women. Love men. You go to the Asian countries, man, they cherish their man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not about commercialism and who got the biggest car and all this, man. And dare I say, if you go to the Middle East and some of these Islamic countries, man, they women don't even come out. And they don't even put their face out and their body out like that, man. And it's not because they scared, because it's just their tradition. You know what I'm saying? So it's just as Americanized, we can let our women get out of place, man. If we want to really go back to the ancient times, yes, the woman she needs to be covered, she needs to be at the house, she needs to be providing for the house, and the man needs to be out there on the forefront. And yeah, if he out there doing that, if he got enough money, he might can have him a couple more wives, but it ain't no whoremonger, ain't no cheating going on, man.
I just want to say this right here, real quick, real fast, and real talk. The first person that took the sin of eating the fruit from the forbidden tree was Eve, and she brought that forbidden fruit to her husband. You know what I'm saying? So the woman always been stepping out of line. And if you really want to be serious about what you're talking about, and then the second part is this here, like men have always been suckers for the vagina. I'm gonna say it.
Man, look, right,
Look here, brother.
Professor.
Look
I'm
here, brother.
glad you brought that point. But I timed you. You spoke for like 7 minutes. I wasn't even done yet. I feel where you're coming from.
We feel
So
you,
let me just go
Professor.
ahead. Let me close my take before you go in. My only take
I need to
is,
speak
man.
on it. We need to
My only
all
take
speak
is,
on it.
man. Us as American men, we have been bamboozled, and we going out. You go to these other countries, they women bow down. They have natural order of things, and we are letting it. We are kidding ourselves. We keep on playing these kid games. We'll get kid results, and that's my take.
That's what's up, SC. And
I like to just quickly respond with this. Listen, I'm a man that's married, and I don't subscribe to weakness in whatever that's going on with the average day man with a relationship with a woman. You know how I get down. So all I'm gonna say is I know at the end of the day, I'm just saying at the end of the day,
Professor, man, you just speaking from your ego, man. We trying to heal the world here with this Just Talk show. It's not about how you feel and what you got going on, man. We trying to heal the world. I'm just using an example of the whole old history and these other countries and what's going on right now in this world, man. We got this poisonous in our system right now, bro. It's not about it's not about you, man. It's about everybody. How can we heal as a whole, man?
If
I
we
want to
trying
say
to
one
heal,
thing. I want to say one thing.
if we're trying to heal as a whole, marry the woman you with. If you're gonna be with her, not bullshit around and call yourself.
And don't be hollering at bitches on the side too, bro.
Exactly. That's something I don't do. That's the difference of why I am in the position I'm in. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference.
Okay.
Let's hear
Well,
from
check
you,
this
Liz.
out. Nowadays, women want men to lead, right? But then a woman always say, "Well, I don't want to do this or I don't want to do that." But how do you expect the person to lead if they still got options to be able to say they don't want to do this and do that too? You know what I'm saying? Because I done dated women who said she want a man that's gonna lead and take initiative. Well, in a way, I'm a little bit submissive too, because I want her input too. I don't want to take her to somewhere that's gonna be uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because Nowadays, they got strip clubs you can go to. They got clubs you can go to. They
You're
got
going the
bars,
wrong
pool
spots.
halls,
It's
and it
the
ain't
wrong
number
spots.
men in there, and it's a bunch of men in there. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying places to go out and have
No,
an entertaining night. It
no,
don't have to be a strip club. It was just an
no.
example. I'm just saying that's just
Hey,
an example.
but
But I don't want
hey fellas, we got another topic to get to. But real quick, let me give you a quick little spiel on it, man. From everything that I'm hearing, and Spider Man, you've been over there quiet, man. We're gonna let you give your little input too if you got something else to say on this one. But I was gonna say, bro, is it to kind of look at a woman's plight. You know what I'm saying? We gotta kind of speak from that side too. And Spider, when you spoke, man, you spoke eloquently on the topics you hit on how another man's charisma can have just a man's charisma period can have a woman attracted to where she'll be a side chick versus being a wife or a role and looking at moral laws like I was saying, you know, and like you guys spoke on, man. You guys spoke and brought the moral law into it and how things should be in order. But I'll just tell you this, man, is this feminism, the feminism wave has swelled in America versus just being regular women and being in the household and this is the end result, man. This is the end result. We get a lot of pushback, but at the same time, if we men and we know how to lead, these women they're gonna fall into place, man. You know what I'm saying? And just to speak to their side of it, we gotta be responsible and do our things. Just like my guy SG just said. You got a good woman, don't cheat on her then, bro. If you want that thing to go right, you want your relationship in your life to go right because it is a thing called karma. We can bring it to this thing, man. Karma is real. You can call it bad luck if you want to. But you got to be morally right too. You just can't speak about it. You got to live about that. You got to live that life. But anyway, man, that was kind of the lightning round, bro. Anybody that want to speak on it to close this topic out, and then we're gonna run into that time topic, man. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot to say about that too, man, because we had touched on that. We had touched on that a couple episodes ago, and
Man, shit. Let's let Spider CJ close this one out, man.
what's up?
Uh,
All right. Well, look, I'll say this right here. In the end, in order to really know our roles on both sides, we're gonna have to get back into something it's a lost art form, and that lost art form is called communication. Without the communication, man, between both parties, you got to communicate. There's another quote, and that quote is a pardon about it. Unspoken expectations are premeditated. I mean, a premeditated resentment. Without if you don't never tell your partner what it is you're looking for, what it is that you expect, that goes both ways. Y'all don't sit down and have those conversations, then you doomed to fail. And it's a man's job as a leader, as a provider, is to exercise that charisma to open up the door and begin them conversations. Because if you're not just out here just trying to hunt on everything that's moving, but you're really trying to establish a home and a family and a foundation, then you can be letting it be known off the muscle. And I guarantee you, it don't matter what that female on. She could be a ex stripper, a old hoe, a new brat, or whatever. She gonna respect that. That's gonna be respected off the top because they gonna see that you was doing that you can tell her what to do and nobody else. And then she gonna follow you. She gonna be ready to follow you to the end of the road, like boys and men say. And with that, that's my piece.
Hey,
Hey,
well, look,
Hey,
let me say this. Let me
hold
say
on.
this. Let me say that. Hold on. Hey, hey, hey.
I got
Hey,
one.
but
Hey,
look,
wait
real
a
quick though.
minute. Wait a minute.
Shit.
Hold
Hey,
Hey,
up.
hey,
I
hey,
nigga,
just,
in
hey,
the
hey,
words of
I just
Cat
hey,
got
let me
one
just
Williams,
say
thing
bro.
to
this.
say.
In
Let
the
me just
words
say
of
this
Cat
real
Williams,
quick.
she'll
Let me say
get
this
rid
real
of a
quick.
90% good nigga for that
Hey,
10%, and she'll
hey,
do it, bro.
hey,
You
hey,
could
hey,
talk like
man.
you could talk like she gonna goddamn follow you, but she'll get rid of that 90% good nigga for that good 10% nigga that
Hey,
might be
hey,
swinging that
hey,
thing.
hey. That fall back into the
It ain't
80 20.
it ain't the
Hey,
thing
man,
he's
that fall
swinging.
back. Hey,
It's
that
the
fall back to
charisma
the
that he's
80 20.
bringing.
look, they fall back to the 80-20 rule. And again, you trying to lump all women into like they got all daddy issues.
Don't go long, Professor.
I'm just saying, real quick.
Yeah, I want to give a take.
Go ahead, Ziggy. That nigga been talking all night.
Go ahead, Professor.
Go ahead, Ziggy.
Go ahead, Professor. Go ahead, Professor.
Let me just say this.
Get the point across.
All these women that Spider talking about is having daddy issues, and a lot of them have daddy issues. Stop playing on the daddy issues.
Great point.
Understand what the real shit is, because you got daddy issues too if you ain't been around your daddy. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't a nigga that don't have daddy issues, because I know my daddy. I can touch him. I done spent time with him. So the point being is, when you run across a female that have those daddy issues, you need to be a real man and not be abusive.
But see, we didn't all discuss that. That goes back to broken homes, and also shit is designed. Shit is designed like that for a certain people. You know, we ain't even go into that.
Accountability.
But it's been designed like that to break the daddies up, take the daddies out the house, lock them black brothers up. You know.
Well, look, accountability has to be understood. Accountability.
Go ahead, Ziggy. Go ahead, Ziggy.
The leading role as a man, bro. I'm gonna let you know now. I don't know everything. I ain't perfect. I ain't gonna know where to go on certain dates or what not. So like I said, I'm gonna ask my significant other, like Spider said, communication. If we can both communicate and say, hey, let's go do this together. Boom, let's go do this. I don't always have to say, get dressed, we finna go right here. You know what I'm saying? You can't always, that's more like controlling to me. To me, that's controlling. I feel like if me and my partner can come to a conclusion and say, hey, let's both go do this. Let's go do this. Maybe we should go try this next. Or maybe we should do this. If we can't both do that, then I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I need a cheat sheet. I ain't perfect.
Right.
Give me some help. I want help in that relationship.
Zig, I'm gonna give you Zig, hold on. Let me give my little quick spiel. Let me give my little quick spiel, man. We'll let Junior take it out. But I got a cheat sheet for you, man. Nah, don't ask her shit. What you say go. And she need to lead. Cause every time you try to ask a female, they're just biting them more edges and more ways to get in to try to argue and tear you down, man. If you're gonna be lead, man. These women don't know what the hell they be talking about, man. They just try to get under your skin. They don't even know what the fuck they doing. No, tell them we going out here. I don't even care if it's a bad idea. We going out. And CJ, go on, take us out, man. Shut up, Professor. We don't want to hear it.
Hey, I don't agree with that, but I'm gonna tell you this here real quick, Ziggy. If you're going to a strip club with your girl, that's not a good look, because she ain't gonna be your girl for long.
Ain't nobody said nothing about no strip club, man. Look, let me clarify what I'm saying. I'm not being a sexist, but it's just,
brother. And then
I'm telling you,
I don't care about no strip club.
she need to do what you saying, bro.
Hey,
stop. How the woman gonna lead you? How you gonna lead a family? She won't even. You giving her a chance to say something.
Don't
do what I tell you to do.
Significant other, if it's your girl, your wifey, whatever you talking about. Don't take her ass to no strip club.
I think most of us 80.
Man, ain't nobody said nothing about no strip club, bro. What the hell you talking about,
bro? And we came up. You know, pimps raised us, man. We was raised by pimps, man. That's all I gotta say. Don't save her.
You wasting time saying that, Ray.
Don't save her.
All right, hey, get with me after the fact. Get with me after the fact.
You better pay attention. You better pay me to pay attention.
Give me after the fact.
So check this out. Man. Why is it that we can't? Why is it that if you communicate that if she say I want to go to the strip club, she may be going to discover some
Spider, are you marrying her? Spider, are you marrying her? Are you marrying her?
We could already be married.
No. Are you putting a ring on the finger? I ain't talking about we can already be married, all this shit. I'm asking that one question. Until you answer that part, then we can talk about that part.
But see, you throwing in a barrel to a specific situation, bro.
You asking me would I take my wife or my girlfriend?
You don't take your sand, hey, you don't take sand to a beach. You feel me?
I mean, ain't nobody finna date no stripper, man. Don't nobody want to date no stripper. Why would we take sand to the beach?
Household and the damage of family. What the strip club got to do with this, bro?
Y'all tripping, man. It depends on the maturity level and what that relationship is, man. Y'all tripping, bro. Saying to the beach, y'all could be, and it depends on y'all roles, man.
You know what I'm
Depends on
saying?
y'all
Hey,
roles.
hey,
Y'all
hey.
I
could be going
really,
there to find y'all something to have fun with. How
I
about
really
that?
want
Then
to,
my
yeah,
That's what
then
I'm
my
I,
guy
saying. If we
asked
absolutely.
you
want to
about
go,
how
that's what we
Cardi B
doing.
You don't do that.
and
You don't do
Offset
that.
did the threesomes together, married.
Right, looking for them
Some couples
unicorns.
get down like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. When
But
you do
hey,
that, you stepping outside your relationship when you doing
But
some shit like
but
that.
but
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 look, I
but
wanted to say something about that, about
The
what you said,
serenity of
Mark,
the
on the
relationship.
what you said about the if the 10 cheerleaver
Right, speaking for
90%
itself. I like threesomes. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
or 10% guy.
You can have a
That's
boring
not going
relationship.
that 10% guy that you going to that 10%, the 90% dude, he just got money, but he ain't really just
huh?
got no big charisma. That 10% dude, that dude has that charisma. But I said that if you got that charisma, then she gonna follow it, and she ain't gonna want to lose it because she already know it ain't worth the daylight
Somebody mute
to
up.
be somewhere stable. A stable environment is what most females want, even if they don't know they want it. Deep down, they just gonna go with that flow. That's if you get that flow of stability, or you get that flow of direction, that's the way they're gonna go. It's
Preach.
just like an animal.
But
They
I
gonna
disagree
Preach,
with
it's
that.
man.
about that's their
You're
human
not,
Preach.
nature.
and
That's
that's
their
and
nature.
that's and that's
you're not
and
missing
I
the point.
100% agree with that,
You're
my guy.
not missing the point. But
And we're just gonna close it out like this, man. We're gonna close it out like this,
Close out because you
Professor. We got
talking.
another topic to get to, homie. We're gonna close it out like this, and I say I 100%
Yeah.
agree with you, Spider. But what I was kind of speaking to, man, was just it's a lot of variables that come with compatibility too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about age, maturity, and all that. But you're right when you say the lead. If you're doing the right leading role, you know what I'm saying. If you're leading in the right way, they can't help but to follow. I have to agree with that.
Yeah,
And
we
so
all
yeah,
agree
man,
with
let's go ahead and flip that, man, and up into what time is it right now, bro? That's just a
that.
rhetorical
902.
question.
We had
That's a rhetorical
902.
question. That's a rhetorical question because
Let's get it.
if we throw all the clocks away, that's what I say. If we throw all the clocks away, time will still exist. I mean, we can still roll on. It ain't no such thing
Like
as as time. If we wanna just throw all the clocks away, we'll still be running and doing our thing because time is only to me time was the only thing that kept us under control. It's you know what I'm saying. So we're gonna discuss that a little bit, man. But I know my guy Ziggy wanna come in and discuss it because he had been asking me
Woo-woo.
about it all week. So I got a lot more to say about it, but I was just kind of throwing it out there, just playing a little bit, you know what I'm saying, about time. But yeah, if we might have to discuss it. What'll happen if we throw all the clocks away? What's up with it, Ziggy?
All right, that's just like nature, and everything know when it's a certain time to do everything. That's just like let's start off with eagles. All right, once that mama eagle and that daddy eagle fly off, go get food, they come back, they feed that baby so much to where they say, all right now, you on your own. You know what I'm saying? That's a time thing to me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, then bam, it's time for you to fly. They kicking you out the nest. Now you gotta go fly and be on your own. All right, boom. Let's go to we can go to fish, we can go to salmon. They all know when it's time to go breed. They all swim up that river and they go breed and they do their thing. Okay, let's go to sharks. They already know the seals finna go breed at this certain island, so bam, they all go meet up at this one point in time. They all know to just meet up there because it's lunchtime. It's time to eat. We finna go feast and have us a feast. To them, that's like Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? So they know when it's a certain time. It's just like bats. As soon as that sun drop, boom, they out. You know what I'm saying? There's a few that come out in the daytime a little bit, but they probably trying to go somewhere. But like I said, in the nighttime is when they most effective, so they know when to go out and hunt. You know what I'm saying? They just like the ants. Ants already know they finna come. They finna go get all their food. They go get all their food. I know y'all know heard the story of the ant and the grasshopper, but we gonna skip past that because that one is a little more. You know what I'm saying? That's a little on a lower level. Y'all already understand that. Let's go to bears. They know when to hibernate. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say humans. As humans, we should also know when it's time and certain times because you got the sun that comes up and the sun that goes down. You got the weathers that come around with different seasons. So you know when it's time to plant your food. You know when it's time to harvest them. You know when it's time you know what I'm saying? You know, when it's time to eat and go to sleep, it's a time. That to me, that's considered time. So I did a lot, and I feel like time is everywhere. It doesn't matter where you at. You got a time that you do certain things. You got a time that you don't do certain things. You got a time when you know what I'm saying. You got a time when you like you manifest your body, whatever you want to call it. It's still a certain time to do it, and
Can I
that's
ask you,
that's that's just a little spiel I wanted to give on it. I just feel like time is all around us. Like you said, even if we don't have that clock to say, oh, it's 6 o'clock, but still we know that sun going down every day at 7 o'clock. So
are you
bam,
are you are you questioning success with time? That's my question to you, brother. Are you
no,
questioning?
what I'm saying is time is relevant even if we didn't have time, period. Even if we
Okay,
didn't have numbers on the clock, we still know when it's a certain time to do something. That's
yeah,
all
But
I'm saying.
but
Time is relevant.
but what is
that's
it?
a
What is it?
cycle, bro. That ain't no
But,
time. I mean,
right,
if you throw away a
What I'm
clock,
saying,
you don't need the time. Then you don't need no clock for that.
yeah.
it'll
So
still exist. Time will still
Time,
exist.
time,
what are
time
you
is
looking at?
relevant, man. But you're missing one key component, man. It's relevant to the observer. It's only relevant to you.
So
Time,
what is
time,
success?
time, time is this. Time is this at no point and at all points at the same time, man.
Time exists
Uh,
for measurements. Time exists for measurements. Is what you're
When
trying
you
to
say
okay,
say.
measurements,
but
no, when you saying
That's
measurements,
it.
that's with the
That's it.
numbers that I'm saying. No,
That's it.
I'm saying time exists, period, because everything knows when it's a certain time to do something. That's time.
but
I'm
but
not
it's only
saying
but okay,
at 3 o'clock.
okay. If you do if you're looking at it like that, if you know when it's only time to do something, only time you know is the present. You have no. When can you ever reach the future?
Nobody knows the future. That's the thing. Nobody knows the future.
You said,
But
can
it's
you
Because
based
reach?
off
anything
time.
can happen.
But
Anything
it's
can
based off
happen.
time.
You can't say,
It's,
you can't say, you
it's
can't
based off
say,
time.
hey, I'm gonna do this tomorrow.
Yes, you
You know
are.
what I'm saying? People
Yes, you
people can
are.
say that. People
Yes,
can
you
say that,
are.
but animals, everything else that's
Yes,
relevant to
you are.
time doesn't know. The tree doesn't know that it's gonna fucking fall tomorrow, bro. Don't give me that.
Thank
Hey,
you.
hey,
That's see,
hey.
now you proving my
You
point.
can't you
You
can't give me
right.
that.
Hold up. What you are doing is time is a measurement. You using that as a measurement. Are you looking at results? Are you looking at revenue? What are you looking
No,
for
no,
when it comes to time?
we looking at a quantum physics level, man. The age old
Exactly.
question: does time exist? That was the question that
Come
we
on, man.
visited. I don't
You
know if you
know
was on that
time
show or
exists.
not, but we're
You
saying
know
does
time
time
exists.
exist? And
You
does
know
is
time
time
exists.
is
Time
or
exists
is
even
man
if you didn't have a
or is
clock.
time just something that men made up because that
Exactly.
we
It's
just
a
use it as
measurement.
a
You
It's
can
frame
a
of reference?
observe
measurement.
time. You can
It's a
observe time.
measurement.
Like
It's a
no,
measurement. That's
Yeah.
an
So
answer
no,
that's already understood. The
no.
restraints of time is it's a measurement understood. Gravity, which we are under, which I said earlier, puts us in a time frame of a 24-hour day. And we use
Okay, okay.
365
Okay, and just
days
like you
a year.
said the other day, what if you on another planet with a different gravitational pull and a different sun, a
Exactly.
different way of time? You're gonna
Exactly.
measure time
I've
different. That's
already
the only thing we're
defined
saying,
this
sir.
But
Time
graphically.
is relevant.
it's still going. But time will still exist, is what I'm saying.
Hey, what I
Your
get to
concept of
right,
time.
what I expound on this point is this here: the restraints of time. If the conception is y'all want to think about does time exist? What I'm looking at is time does exist. How can I make
Exactly. Okay.
revenue? Hold up. How can I make revenue while time exists?
see,
While I can make it
Sir,
where
sir,
it
but
breaks,
that's
it
not
breaks
but see you trying to take the
no,
conversation
no,
to
no, no,
something
no.
else,
That
man.
he see. Hold
real
on.
shit.
He's making a good point. See, he's
Real
making the point
shit.
that I want to
Listen
make
to,
about
listen,
time.
listen to what I'm
Time is a
saying.
man.
Listen,
It's a
listen to
man-made
what I'm saying.
construct. It's
Listen to what I'm
man-made
saying.
construct.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to
So
what I'm
we can
saying.
make money. So you
Listen
can
to what I'm
go to work
saying.
and you
Hold
Listen
can
to
on,
be
what I'm
my
Professor.
saying.
slave.
Hold on,
Listen to what
Professor.
I'm
You keep
saying.
saying the same thing over and
Bro,
over.
you
It's
glitching
messing up
out,
the
man. You
sound bite.
glitching out,
Hey,
man. Take
I'm
a
trying
chill
to get it
pill.
Yeah.
Come
out.
on.
I'm trying to get it
You
out.
glitching out.
I'm
Wait a
trying to get it
minute.
out. So the point
This
what I'm
nigga glitching
saying
out.
is,
Oh
I'm
my
trying to
goodness.
get it out. Put me
All
on
right, say
center
what you
stage.
got. Let him
Put
go
me on
on and say
center
what he
stage.
got to say, man. God,
Put me on center stage. Hold on.
He ain't gonna let nobody talk, man.
he ain't, man. He really ain't. Go ahead. Go
Hey,
ahead, Ray.
look.
Go ahead, Professor.
Hey,
What you got to say?
you make this money when you're fucking asleep.
You
because
took
it's
your
only
medicine
24.
today, fella?
I don't take
Go
medicine.
ahead, bro. Go
He
ahead,
It's
man. Go
trying to
on.
take your medicine.
24 hours in a day. You want to make something a product. We're putting a product out right now. This product can sell every day of the fucking week, every hour, every second. It's a product that creates a revenue stream. The point is, it breaks the time constraint because we have identified that time exists because it takes time for me to speak these words that's going to resonate in your fucking brain that say, hey, this nigga owns something right now. You know what I'm
But
saying?
look, but you only have the present to resonate. Just that moment right now when he heard it. That's the only way that it
If
resonates.
you're going to be narrow-minded
But
and
see,
break up the point of what I'm saying, then you will be only on the level of low vibrations. As I spoke with you
Okay, no.
earlier,
but
Let
see,
me
but
put
that's
you up
that's
on some
higher
that's
fifth
where
state.
you
dimensional
are.
vibration
We
shit,
speaking
bro.
on a quantum level about it, man. Expand your conversation to more than just speaking about working. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
And
It's
making
not
let's
money.
about
say,
working. It's
Well,
not
we
about
asking
working. It's not about
versus
working.
nature.
It's
The
about the
question.
investment.
Hold on for a
Look,
second, Professor. The question
go
I
ahead.
should have posed is time being something of nature versus a man-made construct. You know what I'm saying? Is it something that man is it a tool of man or is it something that's natural?
It's
Can you
natural.
speak to that level?
It's a tool of
Time is
man.
natural.
It's a tool of man to show success. That's why I asked the question earlier. It's just about success because we've talked earlier about the first trillionaire. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is these things all correlate when it comes to what are you looking at? And put me on center stage if I'm talking like this because I'm dropping jewels right now. So what I'm getting at
Come
is
on, Ray,
it's
Everybody
man.
about
can see you, brother.
I know.
Come
Everybody
I
see
on.
you.
get. I get it.
Come
I get
on,
it.
man. You wasting
Go
the
ahead though.
time trying.
I'm
Everybody
just
got
talking
something to
noise.
say, man.
I'm talking
And
noise.
you,
I'm talking noise. I'm talking noise. Get out of that. Get out of that. But all I'm getting at is this here. This point here. It is about correlating all these things together. The end results of what we've been taught in this American society is capitalism. We are taught how to take money and make money because money doesn't sleep. Money will not sleep. We sleep. We ain't robots. You know what I'm saying? So we got to make money revenue. You know what I'm saying?
man,
Put
make
a
it make
product
sense,
out.
Ray. We talking about time right now.
Yeah,
Make it
bro.
make
You
I
sense.
you
know, bro.
you
Make it make
you
He
in
sense,
left
left
field
bro.
field,
right
man. We
now,
gotta
bro.
Right.
call this
You
What
man
going
from
I'm
left
left
getting at,
field,
field,
bro.
I
man.
tell
We
what I'm
you
talking
getting
what,
at,
while
about
you
what I'm
get
time.
getting
your
at,
thoughts
what I'm
together,
getting at is, what I'm
while you
getting at
get your
is,
thoughts together,
get, what I'm
we're
getting
gonna
at
let
is, what I'm
CJ
getting
and
at is
somebody
break.
talk about it. We're gonna let while he get his thoughts together, CJ or Spider or Ziggy. I know you still got something to say on it, brother.
I'm gonna let CJ take it. I know CJ probably want to say something.
When you clock in,
Well, I,
go ahead.
well,
When you clock in,
I appreciate you. Well, I appreciate you. Just talk MJ, and to answer your question, you said, does it exist in nature? Of course, it exists in nature. Time is there because it takes
There we
time
go.
for a caterpillar to become a butterfly. It
Yeah,
doesn't
there
happen.
you know what I'm talking about.
It
Okay,
just
but
doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen when you snap at your fingers. It takes an ant to be a larva, and then he becomes a fighting ant or whatever he becomes. Nothing is you. You were born as an infant. Now you're a 40-year-old. So time has to exist in nature. It does occur. So that's
That's
the
what I'm talking
plain and simple. That's the plain and simple.
all right. So I got my. What happened to you, brother? I don't know what happened to you, but
yes,
I was
Um,
just gonna say that caterpillar.
yeah, I'm sorry about that.
I was gonna say that caterpillar ain't got no watch on though.
He don't
Go
need a
ahead though.
watch. It's nature. He already knows that. That's
So
what
we
I'm
Go
saying.
ahead,
discussing
It
cycles.
knows it.
go on, let CJ
So we're
land, man. He was
discussing
going somewhere.
cycles,
He
right?
back. Go on, let him land.
We're discussing cycles then, right? Go ahead though.
Yes, but like it does exist in nature. So to say that it's not on a physical clock as far as 12 to 12 or however you want to calculate it, or on a certain calendar, but the moon dictates a lot of things. People don't understand it. It's a lunar cycle. It's a cycle. That's why they
Thank you,
call it
sir.
a month. A month is because it occurs over and over again every month. A moon month. So that's the same exact thing. It is born and it dies again, and then it starts as a rebirth, as as you see as far as in nature. Right now we're currently experiencing winter. We are currently in the dormant state. Come March, April, everything will be green and blooming again. So to say that nature has time, it does, but it's not on a time frame that man has put it on, and that's the simple
Okay.
version of the answer.
Okay, and I'm gonna keep
I
my
like
I'm gonna
that.
keep my little rebuttal short. I'm gonna keep it short. The only thing that I was speaking to why I say time doesn't exist, and why I say it's only relevant to the observer, all these things that you're mentioning is things that you know of, caterpillars and butterflies, and the course of nature that's happening on Earth. I don't think I'm saying that scientists have proven that time it changes because of different variables, man. Just like, do you know, like the satellites that go around Earth that we use for all our entertainment and whatever and all this? Do you know that Einstein theory of relativity says that the farther since these satellites are in the orbit, that they have to set the clock back 3 seconds on every hour? Did you know that they don't run on the same time that we run on? They actually have to reset the clocks on them
Hey, hey,
just because
hey,
they're in a different position.
hey, Skinny.
Can you speak? No, no. I want to let Junior rebuttal that right before
I
you go into the
I
spirit. 'Cause we're
want to
speaking on
rebuttal
science
it.
here.
I rebuttal it for you. It's one of those things where okay, we on the radius of the Earth, so the Earth spins and rotates. They have a collective time of that. When something is out further than the Earth, that's just like the moon. The moon time will be different from the Earth time
Thank you,
because it's
bro. You
not
just
here
look.
Well,
on
this is
Earth.
so.
It's
That's what
Exactly.
we
different.
speaking
Hold
to.
Just
on.
prove my
It's
point.
different.
Just
Time
prove
is
my point.
different, but it's still relevant, is what I'm telling you. It's different, but
To
it's
the
relevant. Yes,
observer,
we know it's
exactly.
different.
It's not a
All I'm
constant. That's
saying is,
my whole
hold on,
argument on the
hold on.
last show.
So,
It's
so
not
we
a
can say
constant.
that it exists. So we can say that it exists then, right?
Well,
Well,
if it's
look,
not
I'm gonna
constant, how
say it
does it
like this,
exist?
fellas.
That's
I'm gonna
what
say it
we
like
getting at.
this.
We
We
getting at
can
that
we
time
Before
exists,
we
not
time
that it's
bring
time
different.
doesn't
LBJ,
have to exist to observe cycles. To observe a cycle, time doesn't
Rate
have
of
to
decay.
exist to observe a cycle, bro. And time is
Why
something
not?
that we use in our limited understanding. Time is just something that we just said, okay, all right, we're gonna use time. We call that time, but it could be observed as something else. It could be observed as life. See, if you guys would just go ahead and take the example, like I was saying, that eliminate the clock and eliminate time, like time never existed, we would still exist and we would still go on and we would still do our thing without time. I understand the scientific part about how the earth spins and it takes 24 hours for a full rotation, and the sun has an effect. Space time and time is a little different. But like I said, if we just eliminated the clocks, bro, if we eliminated the clocks, we would still observe all these things that you guys are speaking about in the same way. Now, I'm saying that the only thing that the clock came in for man's purpose, is to control and to have us at a certain place at a certain time to do a certain thing at a certain time. Now I got control. Now I can say, you better be to work at 10 o'clock a.m. because we got to get this money, as the professor was saying. So, I'm saying existence would still exist without time as a construct to have everybody around here on time. Period.
It's not control. It's used as a reference point to say that I can be here at 10 o'clock. It's not saying you gotta be there at 10 o'clock. You know
Yeah,
what
you
I'm saying?
do.
What time?
Show
If
up
you
at
work for
show up at
yourself,
ten
so you
thirty
mean to
Nah,
tell me
every
if
day.
you work for yourself,
okay, hey,
Show up
you
at
hey,
ten
get
thirty
up.
hey,
every
If
day.
you,
What
hey,
happens to
say,
you?
say, 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 Ziggy and MJ. Hey, what Ziggy said, well, he actually was right because, and like you say, it's not always control because we use time also to know for farmers they use it to know when to plant crops because the time or for
That's
the
a cycle,
seasons.
bro.
So that's cycle is time, my
No,
guy.
it's
that's
not,
time,
bro.
bro.
That's
Yes,
why
it is, man. That's
I began
time.
by saying cycles can be observed without time, bro. Y'all tripping.
No,
Did you not hear that? You can
yeah,
but
observe
that
something
don't
without
that
hey,
don't
time
nigga,
being
hey, hey,
involved.
hey,
that
hey,
don't
hey,
I'm
that
like
y'all
don't
I'm
make
niggas,
like
that
I'm
don't
like
make
my
can I,
guy
that
can
don't
I
make
professor. Like
speak?
he trying to
it
interrupt
happens
me. If you
that
can't
cycle
grasp that, I understand. But if you
that
think about it
cycle
a little bit
happens
harder, I think you'll
every
be able to
time.
get there.
Can I
The
speak?
cycle happens on time every time at the same time
No, it's not,
every
man. Cycles change, brother. Bro just told you that the stars and the way that they align, and also the
I
satellites,
ain't,
we have
so
to
you
do
saying
Hey,
plot,
can I
some, so
speak?
you saying
and then
Hey,
summer
can I
if
and
you
Hold on.
take
speak?
your
spring?
ass to Jupiter,
Right, let them
if you
finish, then
take
you
your
got
ass
it,
to
then we're gonna
Jupiter,
hit
your
the DJ.
time gonna be different than Earth time. So what are we
Let's
talking
go.
about?
Let's go ahead and let Spider here take then.
But
We'll
we're
let
not
Ray do a
talking
quick
about the
spill, then we'll hit
difference
the
in
joint.
time.
Go ahead
We
and finish,
said
Spider.
time
My bad,
exists
dog.
or
Go
not
ahead and finish
exist.
though,
The
dog.
space time and Earth time is really not. There's no difference because
Yeah.
everything is still moving at the same rate. Now it's just the only thing that really gives a good measurement of time is the light that we receive in the day, which is that light coming from our star, from that sun. But because you have for all of the planets in this solar system, they further away, and that means they take
It's
that's
a
just like a
different
racetrack.
measurement of time.
But it's still a measurement of time. It's still time. So that's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing
That's my whole
changed.
purpose.
It's
That's what I'm
just the
saying. It
time, right?
changes. It's not
It's
constant. That was my whole
it's not
thing.
that
I'm
Hey,
not
it
can I
saying that you
is
can't
speak?
measure.
constant.
Can I
It's not
speak?
nothing
Hey,
changing about it. It's
can
not.
I speak? Can I speak? Can I speak real quick?
Go ahead, man. And speak to the point, Ray. Don't go left field, please.
I'm gonna speak to the point real quick, real eloquent. You know what I'm talking about? Kobe Bryant is better than LeBron James. You know what I'm talking about? That's the third topic we was talking about. And Kobe Bryant put up like damn near 80 points before the fourth quarter, damn near. You know what I'm saying? Something
All
that
right,
LeBron James ain't never done.
I
And
Hold
feel
on,
you, Ray.
man. Let
I
you
him
know what
feel
let
I'm
you,
him
saying?
Ray.
finish that,
Time,
Skinny. He got a
time,
point, man.
time.
Skinny,
You know what I'm
he got a
saying?
point. I
Time.
feel a
Put
point
put
coming,
it on
Skinny.
center
Let him
court. Put it
let
on
him
center
finish.
court. Look at these shoes. You ain't these exclusive
Oh
right here.
shit!
You ain't
I
gonna see
thought I
these
felt
shits
a
no
point.
more. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna see these.
Man,
You ain't gonna see this. You ain't gonna see this nowhere. You see that the Black Mambas. Real talk. They
man, this
eloquent.
nigga is such a motherfucking
Hey, yeah. So
egomaniac.
that's what's up, bro.
What, Junior?
That's how
Junior, you got in the final spiel before we get into
that's
the
our
LeBron
third
James
topic. We're gonna
conversation,
get on
man.
that in a minute, my
Let's get
guy.
to the real topic.
Well, we got to finish. Come on, you can't just throw that in there without us finishing. Up the conversation, man. We ain't got time for all that. I mean, hold your horses, sir. And
It's
Junior,
all
if you
good.
got another, if you
That's
got
them
another spiel on this time thing, man. And
them
Ray,
them drinking good tonight over
yeah,
there.
boy, goddamn, I see how I be
Oh,
sounding
man,
something
we
like
got, like you said, we got people that rely on our show, and he want to go on with some more stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna look at it like that. They want to know what the topic. Stay at the topic at hand. Like I
Bet.
was saying, bro, time exists everywhere because there's a time and a place that you have to do everything. That's all I'm getting at. I just want to say that time exists, and we all
Bet.
know that time exists because it's a time when you get hungry. Even if you didn't have a clock, like I said, the farmers know when, if we go all the way back to when time wasn't even thought of, they already knew when it was a certain time to do something. That's all I'm saying. Even nature and
that.
animals know that. That's
Well, I'm
all
gonna
I'm
say
saying.
this. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna
I
say this. No,
agree.
be my final
I
take on it.
agree.
Time is the construct of
Even
man.
even the
It
ducks know
doesn't
when to fly
exist.
south.
And you can dream about the past. You can
Cycles.
you can you can take a picture or a recording of the past, but it's all in the present. Time is this our present, past, and future all exists at one point. It's all quantum entanglement, superposition, and that's my final take. It's been proven through science. That's what we're saying. We're not talking about making money. We're not talking about no goofy shit. We're talking about science here.
But
The satellites have to be set back a couple seconds in time every hour because time is relevant to the observer.
even if they do have to be set back, that's letting us know that time exists at that point. And wherever
Well,
it's at, it might be
And it's not a
behind,
constant.
it might be faster,
It's not
it
a
might be
constant.
slower, but it's still time.
It's not a
I'll
constant.
say this, bro. I
Construct.
agree with y'all, man. Y'all making some great points, and I'll say that time does exist to men. Yes,
Thank
time exists to men, but I'm still gonna leave on the point that that caterpillar that we talked about earlier, he doesn't need a watch. Why doesn't he need a watch? That bear
you.
in the
Because he
woods,
know
it doesn't
time
need.
nature.
Hold on for a second. That bear in the woods that hibernates, it doesn't need a watch. Why doesn't it need a fucking watch? That's what I'm speaking to that side of it. I'm speaking to yeah, it could be nature, it could be something that we have to use in this earthly dimension. It's something that we need. It's something that man needs, and it's something that we should have to use to do whatever we need to do. But I'm saying that it really doesn't exist, and
Exactly.
I'm agreeing with SG. It only
Hey,
exists in the present moment, and
hey,
that's it. It's
Hey,
relative.
hey, hey, real shit. The black
Okay, a
mama didn't
female
need
don't
no
need a
time.
time.
The
A
black
female
mama,
don't
the
need
black
time
mama
to know
didn't need
when her
time.
cycle's gonna come on.
That has
Hey,
something to do with the moon, sir.
the black
But
mama
that's
didn't
still
need
a
no
time.
time. The black mama didn't need no time to strike. All we need to do is get to what we talking about. The black mama
All
didn't.
right, man.
I,
Since
I
since
Right,
Ray
respect
right,
since
right.
Ray since Ray
Hey,
acting like a 5-year-old and
Oh
he
my
want to hold up his
God.
shoes and play with his toys, I guess let's go ahead and change the subject. And man, you be doing this
Before
on
we
every
do that,
episode.
before we
You
do that,
bringing up
before we
dollars and you
do that,
bringing up stuff trying to distract. Man, come on, bro.
yeah, before
We're
we
acting like
do
you
that,
5, bro.
CJ, as the host, hold on, CJ, did you speak on this, brother? I think you did, didn't you? I just want to make
Yeah,
sure you've been kind of
he brought
quiet.
up the caterpillar. He brought up the caterpillar point, which I
Yeah,
felt like
bet,
was a good point
bet.
because you know what I'm saying. A caterpillar knows that it's time to go off in my cocoon. I gotta build this thing. I'm
Bet,
finna evolve and turn into something better.
bet.
You know what I'm saying? So I just
All
feel
right,
like I said, that's a time thing to me. You know what I'm saying? It's a process.
all right. Well,
Everything goes through a
long as he
process.
got his spill in, yeah, bro. We gonna
I'm
definitely need him
5.
on this next
I'm
topic.
5. I have to hold up shoes because I need attention.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely need him on this next topic because he got to argue the contrary. Because I agree with
I'm
the
5 years
black mama
old.
guy over there that Kobe is better than LeBron, and Kobe had a better career than LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Even though LeBron is still playing, and a lot of facts are there to prove it. Uh, like excuse me, for instance, Kobe actually LeBron himself actually was calling Kobe a better player when he first came in the league, and all the pundits and everybody was like, yeah, Kobe is definitely the best in the league right now, and they made sure to make points to have. I'm looking up some information right now on it. They made sure to make points about him being the best in the league on all the shows, and how that LeBron didn't never have the clutch gene. Now he finally got that clutch gene because that's really the biggest point in that is, was he clutch and did he take over in the fourth quarter? Did he do his thing? And did he have that killer instinct that Kobe and MJ had? And I think that's kind of one of the biggest difference makers. We can always discuss statistics, you know what I'm saying? And longevity has a lot to do with his statistics. But when you talk about who's a killer and who's the man, the Black Mama, one of the greatest to ever do it, I'm gonna have to roll with KB on that one. And I got a little video I'm gonna show y'all, but I'm gonna let y'all speak on it. Matter of fact, Professor, don't get too long winded, brother. But we're gonna see if we get CJ in here. We're gonna go ahead and let you get your spiel on it, bro.
I just want to be center screen real quick because I had a hater that was talking about, you know what I'm saying, showing shoes and shit. And yes, I'm showing the shoes. You see the Black Mamba. You know what I'm saying? You show some respect. You know what I'm saying? Like these are only Black Mambas you will see like this. It's exclusive ass shit right here.
No,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
The reason why I'm saying you showing the shoes, you're showing them while everybody else talking like you trying to be the center of attention like a 5-year-old. You could have waited till your spill while you showing out the shoes, man. Have some poise about yourself. That's all that I'm saying.
Hey, I got poise. I'm not in the background. I'm in my center shit, and I'm putting my
Yeah.
shit in my center shit. And if I want to put my shit up, and nobody else want to put their shit up, that's their own prerogative.
But
But
we
what
can
I'm
just see the
doing,
low vibration of just oozing up off you. Look at you smiling and just you just
damn
basking in
right.
your
Nah, he's just a
immaturity.
Kobe fan, man.
I'm
He
talking
just
about
loved Kobe,
Kobe.
man. He
I'm
loved
talking about
Kobe
Kobe.
like Shannon Sharp loved LeBron.
I'm talking about Kobe right now. And if you hating, that's fine. But
You're
I
not
know
talking
one
about
thing.
Kobe. You trying to show off your
Yeah, you
shoes,
showing the
bro.
shoes, man. Go ahead, give us your spill on it, my guy.
I am, but see, I'm being distracted because of the hater is mad because Mr. 81.
Thank you, man. All right, let's take this thing into it, man. I feel like they both came
Mr.
in and
81.
had a young
Mr.
career.
81.
They both came in, had a good career. We
I
had.
got
I,
to find
I
the
feel
best
like
button press, nigga.
Kobe Kobe came in. Okay, look, Kobe came in at 17. You know what I'm saying? He really, you know what I'm saying? He did his thing. He started off strong. He ended strong. Uh, LeBron came in. He started out strong and he kind of ended a little weak in a way. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like him at his caliber of playing, he definitely should have had more rings. If they want to call him for as being the greatest, he didn't have that much help. I can't say, but you know what I'm saying. If you look at all the help that the other players had, now Bill Russell, I can't say I don't think he had that much help for him to get 11 rings, 13, 11, 13, whichever one I forget. But um somebody will correct me on it. But like I said, Jordan had help, you know what I'm saying? He had good help, you know what I'm saying? And then he didn't play against too many MVP all stars like the stats show. LeBron came in and played against Steph Curry, uh, Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? You got all these people that I can name that LeBron playing against that makes it a little bit harder. But like I say, it's just one of those things where we would have to just if we can all just go back in time and take that time and see who can be the better player one on one. Cause we've seen Shaq, you know what I'm saying, kind of dominate Jordan a little bit sometimes. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah, I
So
see. Yeah, look, I seen that clip too the other day
yeah,
when he
that's
crossed
that's
him up and dunked on, and I did a little move. Shaq was a
yeah,
motherfucker back in the day,
that's
man.
what I'm saying. Yeah, in his prime, that's why I say Shaq could have been the greatest. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things where he didn't have the scoring title or he didn't have, you know what I'm saying, the rings to back it up. But at the same time, I feel like the GOAT goes against the heart. You know what I'm saying? How much heart you put into the game, how much you want to win. You know what I'm saying? The stats you put up, the points you score in a amount of time, or you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that is what makes you better than the
We
rest. You
really,
got to be
really,
above the rest.
we really about to
Well,
disrespect Kobe Bean Bryant in this
well, well,
discussion and compare
I'm gonna put it
and
like this,
compare
man.
these
Well,
motherfuckers
I
to
got
Kobe
interested
Bean.
take. I got interested take. Let's look at it like this. Okay, we talking about LeBron James and Kobe, right?
And Kobe.
LeBron James like a robot. He like a machine that's well oiled. He gonna get your rebounds. He gonna get your assists.
Despite the
He
minutes,
don't break down. He gonna take his steroids. He gonna get them numbers, man. But Kobe and Jordan had more pizzazz and more love. They didn't have all these genetic fucking skills like genetic fucking hero body like LeBron did, man. These niggas had regular NBA bodies and they had the mind for it. LeBron ain't got that, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put it like this: who is better than y'all on quarterback wise? Now, what's this dude name that won all them championships for the Patriots? I can't think of his name right
Tom
now.
Brady.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. Now look, that man gonna nickel and dime you to death. He can put that ball where it need to be. Where it be? Would you say he's the greatest quarterback of all time just because he got the stats? But is he a better athlete?
I mean, and like you said, and that all boils down to being a better athlete. Because if I was to say who was the better quarterback, I'd have been like Mike Vick. He can throw the ball, he can run, he gonna score. You know what I'm saying? He can do all that. But at the same time, then you got other quarterbacks who beat Tom Brady, and they wouldn't. To me, they would consider garbage. Look at Eli Manning. Eli Manning to me was garbage. I don't care what nobody say. But he
Yeah.
beat, but his team went and beat Tom Brady. Could Tom Brady have been sick them games? Could they just been? Could their charisma just been off? Yeah, maybe. But to do it two times, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's just to me that was mind boggling. But at the same time, like I said, you got
hey,
Patrick Mahomes who coming
hey,
along. I feel
Man,
like
hey,
he
man, you
putting up
ain't
the
going nowhere.
numbers
Sit
to
Thank
your
you
be
for
ass
that.
hey,
the next greatest quarterback.
nice switch up, but all that is irrelevant to the point of Kobe better than LeBron. That's what the discussion is about. It ain't no indifference, ain't no hey this, that, and the third. Is who better, Kobe or LeBron? That's what we
And
talking
we
about.
we agreed on that already. Everybody know Kobe was better because Kobe got more heart. We just said LeBron was the type of person
CJ,
who is unstoppable. LeBron is
Uh,
unstoppable, but he's not consistent with it. Kobe is unstoppable and consistent with it. So
well, he
yeah,
did. He
I would
did miss a
say
lot of
Kobe
shots
was
too.
better.
I ain't gonna lie. MJ, did you have a video or something you wanted to bring up? I see you in the background. Did you want to do that for we let everybody else get their final they spears in on this?
Nah, I think I'm good, man. I was trying to do it, but my production ain't right. I'll save it for the next time, man.
so
All right,
CJ,
look.
so CJ, you ain't got no response to LeBron and Kobe, I'm a little
I'm
shocked.
I'm respectful, brother. I know how to wait my turn.
There you go. That's what I'm
Go ahead
talking
and
about.
fire off, CJ.
Thank you, just
Because I
talk
mean,
MJ. And
yeah.
you wanted to run, Spider? Well, this is my take on it. Both of them came straight out of high school, correct? Okay, we both agree to that. Kobe Bryant was drafted around 13, 14, 15. LeBron James was drafted number one. Nobody was looking for Kobe in high school. LeBron James was on ESPN playing in his 11th and 12th grade senior year. No other player has been even cared about till they got to a ranking of that caliber. All these other greats that came before, Kevin Garnett came straight out of high school, number one pick. I'm just making some association for you. LeBron James came straight to the league. He had hater players on the team, Carlos Boozer, Darius Rice. What did they say? Oh, we got players that's better than that right now. He came in starting, averaging 25 and 5 his first season. Kobe Bryant came off the bench for Eddie Jones for his first 2 years. LeBron James, he has four championships. He has four final MVPs. He has four league MVPs. Kobe Bryant has two final MVPs. He has one league MVP. So, I can keep going on and on with this, but I think we know where this is headed. Kobe Bryant played 20 seasons. LeBron James right now is at 22. Even at 20 seasons, LeBron James had already eclipsed Kobe Bryant in scoring. He doesn't take
Uh,
as many shots. Hold on, give me my go. Kobe Bryant is a high volume shooter. The most shots LeBron James has ever taken in his career, 30. He's never gonna shoot over 30 times, and that was forced upon him because Kyrie Irving got hurt in the overtime game of that NBA Finals. He's going to get everybody's involved. Kobe's only going to get himself involved because I'm selfish and I want to take all the shots.
And
So,
Shaq
so
gonna get
I'm,
involved.
hey, hey,
When
hey,
Shaq gonna get
hey,
hurt.
can
Shaq
you
gonna
mute
get
that
hurt.
guy? Can you mute that guy for me? Could you mute that guy for me? Thank you, sir.
mm,
I gave him his go and he didn't take it. Kobe Bryant, by the year 20, was busted
Five,
down and couldn't play no
five,
more.
five,
LeBron
sir.
James is at 22 year and still going strong. Now, I think we have already started to see how this is this is a snowball. It's steadily building. I can keep on pointing out all the facts. These are facts, not stats. These are facts. If I
They
need to
stats, bro.
continue,
They
if
stats,
I
bro.
need to continue, I can. LeBron
Well,
James never played with a Shaquille O'Neal. He played with Shaquille O'Neal when he was washed up on a Cleveland Cavalier team that was just trying to get by with Antoine Jameson. We all remember this. Every time, every time
well,
one Shaq left for Miami, what happened to Kobe Bryant? He didn't see the playoffs again until they brought in Mark Gasol, Lamar Odom, Meta World Peace.
he
LeBron
won a
James is
chip, baby
taking
boy.
look,
He won a
look,
chip.
LeBron James is taking Sasha Vujacic, who you cannot even say his name, to the NBA Finals. So you can make all these narratives that you want.
You got
I
that
was I
background
was.
line. This
Could you
nigga,
mute that guy? Could you mute that guy? He's had his turn. But
hey,
and
mute
this is
me
this
all
and this
day
is
if you don't
and this
mind.
is and this is where I'm going with this.
Hold on, SG.
KB is not even the best shooting guard ever. That we all have made this show here, and we've all said that Michael Jeffrey Jordan is the best shooting guard ever and the greatest player ever.
I
So
told
he's
you
not
that.
even the best at his position. So now
Come on,
at some
man.
point
Don't kill him.
we have to start saying that y'all are biased. You are biased because you like Kobe, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not knocking that, but at some point you have to start looking at stuff objectively and just succeed that hey, it's somebody better than me. You know,
All right. Well, yeah, that was a good spill, my man. But I gotta get out of here in a second. But I'll go ahead and refute a lot of that real quick by telling you that you know, my guy, he played with a couple super teams as well. He had to get Kevin Love, Kyrie, a bunch of host players. He had to get Chris Bosh. He played with Dwayne Wade, and then he told us he was gonna win about what did he say, 6 championships. He didn't win them. And yeah, he did get those final MVPs when he did get there and he did win it. But he also had some times where he lost, and we'll go ahead and give you that on as far as like the points go, because yeah, Kobe was a high volume shooter, but he was playing to win. He wasn't playing for stats. You know what I'm saying? And if you in the end want to say, okay, yeah, he was a better percentage because he didn't take as many shots and he was a little bit guarded with his shots. What we're speaking about is I think the biggest stat that you need to bring up is, the dynasty years. And yeah, he played with Shaq, but a lot of times you look at it skewed because they say Shaq was the most dominant, but without Kobe, he wouldn't have won because Shaq was not a closer in the fourth quarter. He might have did most of his closing that first run they had in 2000, but the other years it was mostly Kobe because they instituted what they called the hacker Shaq. Shaq couldn't even be at the free throw line in the fourth quarter, man. So, you can't take all the credit and give it to Shaq because Shaq was there, because without Kobe doing what he had to do in the fourth quarters and taking over games, they wouldn't have won all those chips, especially not the three in a row. And I don't think LBJ ever sniffed and even got close to even thinking he was part of a three-peat dynasty. He never got close to a three-peat. So got another
you
thing
must
too.
forgot
He never did a
you must forgot
three-peat.
about you must forgot about Miami. You must
He
forgot
never.
about Miami. They just
What
lost.
did he
They
win three in a
won back
row?
to back.
Did he win
He
three in a
never
row?
had,
Meet that guy.
he
Meet
never
this guy.
he,
He had his
he
time.
never he never had a big he
Meet
never
that guy.
had
He
Big
had
Brother
time.
shot.
You must
So
have
you
forgot. Did
can
he win three in a row? I don't think he
Let
did.
me
he,
ask you this: Are you sure? Are you sure LBG got four? He got four rings.
Yeah, he finally got four, and every time he got him, he had a good Robin with him, like AD, like
and Kobe
AD.
didn't. And
He had
Kobe
he
didn't.
just like Kobe had Shaq.
Thank you.
He had AD when he won the
But
last one. Kevin
but
Love when he was over there in Cleveland, and Kyrie. Then he had a dream team over there in Miami. So I mean,
So how many
we
Kobe
can't
how
we
many
can't we
Kobe
can't
rings
say,
Kobe got?
huh?
How many how many rings do Kobe got?
Five. He got
Oh,
five.
damn. Okay, that's the proof point. All
Yeah,
right, look.
yeah.
no,
That's
no,
another
I
that's
didn't.
no.
another stat that he didn't want to mention.
This is
Another
what
stat.
this is what's telling. How many final MVPs does he have? That is the best player in the series. Answer
Well, yeah,
that
you can
question.
Okay,
say that. You can say
okay,
that. You can
okay,
say
okay.
that.
Yeah,
You can say that. He
I
wins
said
when
Look,
LeBron wins in that metric there. But it's other metrics we can
no,
use. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
no,
Just like I said,
no.
we won.
It's not
Yeah, it's
in the
other metrics
big
we can use. LeBron
in
wins
the
in that
big
metric because they gave it to him. I don't
in
know
the
why they gave it to him
gave
because he
gave
never. Well, maybe I don't know. Did
he
he
averaged
once
a
ever
triple
win? Hold
double.
on. Did he
He
once ever win a championship with a walk off shot? Has he done it, or was it somebody else doing it for him all the time?
you must forgot about the Miami one. Who do you think scored all the points minus that three that Ray Allen hit? Go back and watch the finals, brother.
Would you say?
I can't
Would you
believe
say
you.
minus
I
that
can't.
three that Ray Allen hit to save his
LeBron
career?
scored.
Okay.
LeBron scored 14 of
Was that
the
game
points
six or
in
game
the
seven?
finals.
Was that
That
game
was
six or
six,
game seven?
six, and LeBron took over Game 7.
All
LeBron
right.
put away Game 7. Go
All
watch it.
right. All right.
And it's a reason why Dwayne Wade didn't get the final MVP. It's a reason why Bosh didn't get it. It's a reason
I
why
agree
AD
with
didn't get
Yeah,
it.
because they called this guy the
I
chosen
agree with
one.
you,
The
CJ.
media, the media was hyping this guy
Hey,
up. They
hey,
called him the chosen
hey,
one.
hey. So if that's the case, that means Kobe Bryant, if he was the guy, you must
Oh, you
forget
gonna make
Shaq was
it?
scoring. He was scoring
LeBron
40 with
himself
20
said
rebounds.
Kobe was the guy.
Hold
LeBron
on.
himself
Let's
said
talk.
Kobe was the guy. I mean, you know, I
Shaq was
mean,
scoring 40 and 20. 40 and 20.
And then
Shaquille O'Neal.
Rebound.
and then if we want to, and then why ain't your boy hitting free throws? You know what I'm saying? That's why. That's another reason that he ain't no clutch player in the fourth quarter because he couldn't hit free throws throughout all these years. I mean, ain't nobody that I don't consider him the best small forward if he can't hit his
Okay.
free throw. We
Okay,
gotta
let me
have
put it like
somebody up there
this.
that can hit his free throw.
Let me put it like
Is
this.
he the best
Superstar
small forward in his
power.
position at all time? Go
Who
ahead,
who
ST.
did
My bad.
who did more for the game of basketball? NBA. LeBron James or Kobe? I'm talking about. I ain't just talking about who got the best stats. Who fanfare? I'm talking about who done more for the game. Of course, we already know MJ changed the whole game, made that shit $1 trillion
Yeah,
business.
MJ the best in that, but we're gonna have to. I say they about 50-50 in that.
Yeah, I have to agree. I say about 50-50 because they both came in and did their thing, man. I can't.
Yeah.
But man, I think
Oh,
I got to rate Kobe because Kobe stayed on one team and did it. You know what I'm saying? LeBron did move around a little bit, and you know what I'm saying.
you
He
you
he
Oh,
you
for
did
must
sure.
it.
forgot they traded Kobe Bryant for Lottie Divac and made a super team. So don't forget. You see,
That wasn't no super team. I'm glad you
y'all.
said that. That
I
wasn't no
remember a lot
damn
of
super
deep.
team. Nick Van Ness and Eddie Jones, man, they had to get rid of them boys so fast. Come on, man.
Rick
Yeah.
Fox, Robert Ory, Derek Fisher. I'm
Yeah,
saying they
they
were
won.
loaded
They
at
they
every.
won.
They
They
were
did
Super
eventually
team though,
win one
man.
with
They a super
did,
team
Rick
after they
Fox,
played with
Robert
Kobe,
Horry,
but
Derek
they weren't
Fisher.
just no super team.
But that
Skinny, you
wasn't no
must
super
forget.
team, man.
You must forget sitting in the van at Talisa house watching the finals through Keith. Man, Shaq
Yeah,
went
I remember
off.
that.
Come on, man.
Who you talking about,
Come on.
Ori?
This 5-on-1, man. I beat y'all down.
Man, good, man, crazy. I don't know, man. We done lost Ray, man. I tried to put him to the
Hey,
backstage, but I guess he got mad and left. He just kept
hey,
on interrupting, but
hey,
I wanted to bring him back up
CJ.
though.
Not one, not two, not three. What do you say, Ziggy? Not four. How
But
many he
five,
said he was gonna get?
hey, I mean, he did his thing, like I said, but still, I feel like the rings don't have much to do with it. Because even Jordan said that, you know what I'm saying? Because if that was the case, Bill Russell would still be the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, it's all about all around
You
MVP, the
can't.
most valuable player on that team and in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. And like I said, Kobe did his thing. Kobe had D. Kobe had offense. If the rest of his team couldn't shoot and he had to do it on his own, he had to do it on his own. And y'all know I'm a LeBron fan, but I ain't gonna lie, I watched some of Kobe clips and I gotta say he just had a little bit more heart. You know what I'm saying? Kobe will come at you. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk smack to Kobe before the game or whatever. He finna dominate you. You know what I'm saying? LeBron, you could do that because LeBron gonna play around and he gonna try to beat you mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna play around with you and let the other teams. I mean, let his other players go. He gonna pass the ball. He facilitated a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But Kobe, was a different caliber. Kobe finna make you look bad. That's all I gotta say about it. I ain't gonna lie. If LeBron had the mentality of Kobe and played like LeBron played, yes, hands down, LeBron would be motherfucking the GOAT. I'm talking about better than Jordan, better than Bill Russell, better than whoever you want to name. Yes, I would say that. But uh but like I
All
said,
right.
Kobe just had the more heart. That's all I want to say. Kobe just had more heart. LeBron, they both, I say, their skill levels are pretty much the same. You know what I'm saying? LeBron probably got a little bit more hops where he could come through and dunk on you. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a little bit bigger. He like a freight train going to the hole. You definitely couldn't stop that. Now he got that, but like I said, he had to be consistent with it. If his heart was big like Kobe and he was consistent with it, yes, LeBron would be in that fight. Kobe versus LeBron, LeBron would have been better if he had Kobe heart. But I feel like Kobe's heart gave him the little bit of ups that gave Kobe.
Game slider edge.
Yeah,
All right, so look.
they gave us like that.
All right, so Professor, welcome back, man. I put you to the backstage. You kept on interrupting, but my bad about that. I didn't want you to leave. We're gonna go and let you get this quick spiel. We want to thank all the audience for being here with us this long. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for tuning in to the Just Talk Show. Professor, go ahead. You got the flow. We're gonna try to keep it at an hour and 30 minutes for the audience. That's how long we do our show. So go ahead and give your run, man, and stay on topic.
I'll talk to you about that offline. But just real quick, Kobe Kobe is better than LeBron, in my opinion. I like what Ziggy said about the heart. Yeah, but Kobe's better. As far as all these lies that Junior was spilling about, whatever the hell he was talking about. Yeah, all that shit he was talking about. Brother, I hope you can get your goddamn Google right, Gemini, Chat GPT, whatever the hell, concept, Wikipedia, whatever the hell you need to go back in time to remember the shit that Kobe Bryant put up wearing number 8 jersey and the 24 jersey. But I digress. Kobe is a true Laker. LeBron is a fake Laker. I enjoy the fact that he's there to help out with his son being in the NBA. Shouts out to that. That's the first time we've seen that in NBA history. Is he a great? Yes. Is he better than LeBron? I mean, better than Kobe or Jordan? Hell no. He can't hold a jock strap. He can hold a jock strap. He only got 3 rings, 3 real rings. That 4th ring, that bubble ring, it's a fake. And that's my take. Shout out to everybody. Y'all been around. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And I hate I got muted, but I'm back, bitches. Hold on, let me goddamn take this cam off right quick. I'll take this cam off. I'm back. Fuck all the haters. I'm done.
All right, Just Talk Show. Spider, you been quiet. You want to take us out, man? I think we got a little time limit. And I'll go ahead and take us out with the outro music if you're still there. If not.
Yeah, yeah, I'm here. I'm, a great is a great. Kobe, do I think he had a better career? I think he did. I think he did some great things. LeBron, he did some great things also.
So,
I think Warren's accomplishment, what measures him being great? Everybody spoke on the heart of the Mamba and the finesse of the King. In the end, as everybody know that the basketball is a mental thing. It's a mental sport, and it's played with athleticism. LeBron, when he first came in, he came in 18. He started at 18. Kobe played behind Van Exel for 2 years. So, as an athlete, LeBron is a better athlete. I mean, he's 6'8", weighing 200 some pounds. He couldn't nobody get in front of him. Now he didn't have a jump shot when he first came in. He had some limitations and everything, but that got better over time. But for us, I think people gonna always remember Kobe and his his takeover. And they want to equate that to the King now, saying he ain't got no takeover because both greats, all the greats, at some point you want to say that they took over, but they really didn't. Magic Johnson just held control of the game because he was the point guard. Larry Bird took majority of the shots at the time, but what they all did at that time, all those greats, they all got their whole team involved. Karl Malone and John Stockton. Allen Iverson and what's the one from the Man Five? Chris Webber. I mean, is that Chris Webber? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Chris Webber, Mutombo.
Hey, stop lying.
Webber.
Stop lying. Hey, stop lying about AI. Stop lying about AI. It was AI by himself. Everybody else can talk about.
I'm just saying as far as taking over, AI didn't try to do it. He did his thing. He contributed his part, which was couldn't nobody hold him. So yeah, he would go to the rack, but his thing would dish it off, kind of like how Jason Kidd, Jason Williams. You know what I'm saying? They all had their little takeover part. Ja Morant, but those other players is how they involve the whole team and get it done because it's all about the play. That's what makes them players great. That's why a lot of those players are known for what they did but Kobe just known for being a ball hog. He took the majority of the shots. So in the end,
I gotta ask this question real quick. I gotta ask this question here. When the Lakers, the first championship run they made, when Shaq dumped the ball on the Portland Trail Blazers, Who made that pass?
It was an alley hoop from Kobe. Look, Kobe
Oh, thank you. Man,
definitely.
I just want to make
Kobe
sure.
passed the ball, man. I give it to Kobe. He passed the ball. Now I ain't saying he was a ball hog. All I was saying was most of his team, he knew that they wasn't trying to. They didn't have a heart. I guess, like I said, they wasn't trying to win like he was trying to win.
Man,
So
them
he
were
knew
NBA
with the
players.
ball
They
and go.
had heart.
He was a
Don't
better
get
shot.
see y'all trying to take from them as NBA players. Them folks they've recruited the best of the best out of a pool of players. They've been playing all their life. To get to that point, you
No,
had to have some kind of heart.
no,
Some
So
guys
Anthony
play
ain't
for the
had no
money,
heart.
man. Some guys play for the money. Once they got signed at $1 million, man, they don't care about winning or
they don't
losing.
play. They don't play with
They
heart.
paid if they win
The
or lose,
only way you
they
gonna
gonna get
get
paid.
paid is to play.
No,
That's all.
niggas got to show up and they get paid. They don't play for heart. Them niggas don't play with heart. I go and play ball, and these niggas don't play with heart. These niggas don't want to pass the ball. These niggas goddamn act garbage. I done seen niggas that's garbage, and then think they the man. Is a difference. All I'm saying is, hey, that number 24, that number 8, that's a legendary ass nigga. That 23, as far as Michael Jordan concerned, is a legendary ass nigga. And that nigga LeBron at 23 and number 6 is a legendary ass nigga. But is he in the echelon of Kobe and Mike in regards to championships? No. But the stats, yeah, he the number one nigga when it comes to stats at this point. That's
All
it.
right, look. We want to welcome AJ to the stage, boy. We're going a little long, boy. You missed the whole show. We went into time. We went into the battle of the sessions with Cardi B and the roles of the women, females and women. But man, I want to welcome you on in, but we're gonna go ahead and take it out. You can go ahead and get your final take as we go out.
Thank you for having me, SG. I just wanted to show my face and just hear what your brother's insight on the time and the women thing in the NBA. That's all. I just want to put my 2 cents in. I just wanted to hear you guys' thoughts.
Yeah. Well, shit, there you have it, man. We're gonna go and keep it short, man, for the orders, man. It's just talk show. Shit, my apologies again, Ray. I ain't mean to bring you down like that, but you know what I'm talking about. It's been an entertaining show. It's all good fun. It's all good games, man. You know what I'm talking about. And I want to thank everybody for coming out here, man. All the guests, you know what I'm saying, all the hosts, CJ, Spider, Professor, Ziggy. Mark had to get on out here, AJ. You know me, SG, I'm the best in the West. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank all the subscribers. Go ahead and subscribe, man. It's free. You know what I'm saying? You might win some money. Go ahead and make it an account. You've been with us this long, man. You have just been tuned in to the Just Talk Show. You know what I'm talking about. Let's go, baby. Peace.
Like and subscribe. Definitely comment because we like to hear questions and that we can come up with next topics, and you know what I'm saying, who knows, could be a guest on the show.
Jacktown, M Crooked Letter in the building.
Put it like that. In that new block, brother, not you out. Top notch, top drop. Just talk show. Let's get it.